Today, we hope everyone had a safe and happy 4th of July celebration. It's great to be an American. And of course, one of those freedoms is that we can be in business. We can go to the county fair. We can work out. We can go on a bus trip or many other different things going on in Fergus Falls. And we're going to talk about a few of those things today with some of our chamber members. If you want more information about our chamber members and things going on in the community, I invite you to check out our website at fergusfalls.com. We've got a complete events calendar. We've got a business directory. You can even find a job there. So maybe you've got a teenager lying around the house that you want to get out in the community. Show them the jobs page. So anyhow, with that, one of my favorite activities when it comes to July is the West Otter Tail County Fair. Now, here in the Fergus Falls area and in Otter Tail County, we are lucky enough to have two county fairs and one right here in Fergus Falls. We are the county seat here, so we should get a county fair, right?
Right.
And Tammy Nordic is joining me on the show to talk about some of the things that the Friends of the Fair will be putting on this year. So Tammy, it's full-on fair season now that the 4th of July has wrapped up.
It is. I just came from a meeting and we're kind of finishing up everything. I mean, if we don't have all of our entertainment now, we're not going to get it. Some of the big news of the county fair is we've always had admission and it's been $5 per person. And the fair board has changed that this year, so it's $10 per carload.
Oh, wow.
So if you're going with your friends...
Go with lots of friends.
Go with lots of friends. If you have a trunk, think drive-ins. But, fill your cars up because you're going to save money doing that. And so that is a big change because it's been $5 a person for many years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so please take advantage of that. And we have a lot going on. There's a few things that are paid at the fair once you get there. The demo derby, there's Broncs and Bulls.
But the rides.
The food.
Yeah,
the food. But we have so much free entertainment. Tripwire, we had them last year and they were so popular. I mean, they are a kind of a semi. Yes, they're coming back. And we have one of the breweries in town will be there again, and I don't remember if it was Outstate or Fergus Brewing, but that was
good breweries.
Yes,
too,
they're
so
really
great local beer.
good. And they had one of them. They had their most sales they'd ever had at the county fair last year when
fun.
Tripwire was playing.
Let's see if we can beat that.
Yeah,
but drive safe, everyone.
Yes, yeah. That's why you have a big carload of people and you
bring along a driver.
Yeah, but anyway, so Tripwire is going to be there, and they were phenomenal last year. There's one of their band members, I believe, is from Underwood, so we have a little local connection, and they have a huge following. And so, but we have lots of stuff for kids, besides all the 4-H events and all the animal shows which go on all throughout the fair. There's minnow races are going to be 2, 4, and 6 on that Wednesday.
So do you have to bring your own minnow?
No,
no. So if you are out training your minnow right now to swim really fast,
you can't bring it.
You can't bring it. So those are provided.
Yes, minnows are provided, and there's going to be Touch a Truck on Wednesday.
Oh, always a favorite.
And the kids love. That's all free. There's the pedal tractor pull. So those are the things. And then for music on Wednesday, Mona LaValle is going to be doing music. And Friends of the Fair put on contests every year. And so...
Yeah, like you guys have done like the puzzle jigsaw puzzle contest.
Yep. The jigsaw puzzle contest will be on Saturday again. And we take 10 teams. And I talked to Jan Broberg today, and they've got 2 teams already registered. Pre-registration is a requirement for that.
Absolutely.
And they call Jan for that. We also have, on Wednesday, we have a table setting contest and bar and cookie contest. And this year we raised our prizes. So first prize is $40, second prize is $30, and third prize is $20. So you can win some money.
Yeah. And spend it on cheese curds.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we were out at Summerfest, and we had a booth there, and they were advertising our contest. And the women that were there handing out flyers were so surprised because everybody said, well, we don't cook, but we'll buy the food.
Yeah.
And I said, people don't cook much anymore.
Sure.
When I retired, I got a cottage industry license, and now I have a small business, and I do all kinds of baking and pies and cakes and breads. And I am not short on people.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of America. We're so many people can go into business for themselves, and again, a lot of contests and fun activities
Yes.
for people to participate in. Tammy, is there a place that people can find details and like how to register for the jigsaw puzzle contest and the other things? Is the
So there
best
is,
place to find the
yeah,
information?
WOT County Fair. They have a website, and Monica Thompson has been keeping it up. It's beautiful. It has all the activities. That is where you want to go to find everything you need. They can also, if they have questions, they could send an email to info@wotcountyfair.com.
All right.
And they will answer any questions, or you could call the Fair Board at 218-736-0272, and they will answer any of your questions.
Fantastic. And a reminder for folks who've now gotten their calendars out, the dates to circle for the county fair
The 19th through the 22nd.
of this
And I
month.
just want to, one other thing, on Thursday it's Senior Day, and there is a senior fair. It's put on by the senior coordinator of Otter Tail County, and she just told me she has 30 booths. Free,
Wow.
There'll be free goodies. There's going to be live music. The Bruce Nelson Band will be there all the time of so come out to the senior fair. It's everybody needs that bag with pencils and pens
Absolutely.
and notebooks. And,
Lots of great resources as part of the senior fair, and again, that's on Thursday.
That's on Thursday. Yep.
Fantastic. Well, Tammy, thanks to you and the Friends of the Fair and all of the crew at the West Otter Tail County Fair for putting on a great show here in Fergus Falls. Just coming up right around the corner. Now that the 4th is done, it's time to think about the fair.
Yep.
You bet. Well, we are going to take a short break, and when we get back, we're going to hear about more fun things going on around Fergus Falls.
What I really liked about this program when Marcia and Jody had first approached me on it is how it humanizes the visitation process for not only the people coming to visit, but for the inmates. A lot of times the first or second visitation for an individual who is in jail, it's rough when they have children on the other side. They feel uncomfortable. They're not necessarily sure what to talk about with the children. And this gives them a level playing field where the same books that they may have been reading their children at home, they can do here and read the books while the child is following along on the other side. And I think it just gives the opportunity for them to feel like they're a part of their child's life, something they're missing while they're in jail. And what this also does, by making them feel a little bit better, makes them a little bit happier to be in jail. Let's be honest, nobody's happy to be in jail, but if we can make it a little bit more comfortable, it usually makes for a more respectful, a happier inmate, if you will, which definitely helps for the overall running of the jail and things run smoother.
Public Health has been bringing together community partners on a monthly basis to learn about the new practices throughout the state to improve the mental well-being and resilience of our communities. Some time back, we invited Jim Stewart, the jail administrator, to learn more about family-friendly jail visitation spaces. We understand the importance of strong child and parent relationships and the adverse impacts incarceration can have on that relationship. Our goal was to make some simple changes to the jail space to support the child and the loved one. We made some simple visual changes. We added some visual changes to the walls. We reviewed the visitation hours and added books to the space for parents and children to enjoy during visits. We partnered with the United Way as well to help fund the work.
It was one of those where we wanted to kind of soften the environment here at the jail for children who are visiting their parent or other caregiver. And it's a really, children are kind of the bystander in this situation, and we wanted to soften it a little bit for them. It's a traumatic experience. They're seeing, possibly a parent or other caregiver, a loved one who's in jail, and they don't understand it. And so we started talking with the jail staff, and with that we came up with this idea of having books available for the kids. Out in the waiting area, there's books that they can actually take with them. It's a program of United Way where it's called the Buddy Book Bin, where we have donated books that kids can just take them if they become a beloved book. And then here actually in the visiting area, we have paired up books. On the wall there's one copy, and then on the inmate side there's another copy so that they can sit down and read together. Not only, as a role within United Way and the Otter Tail County Early Childhood Initiative, we want children to have access to books. Literacy is a huge portion of what leads to the success later in life. And with that, we wanted them to be able to access books. And they're in a crummy situation, you know, inviting or visiting a parent or other caregiver who is in jail. And it's one of those, this just kind of softens that, you know, that traumatic experience of coming to visit someone who may be in jail.
Before I was approached on this, I had heard of some other jails, Douglas County in particular. Captain Jackie Notch down there had told me about the program they had, and it was kind of intriguing to me. And then I was approached by Marcia and Jody, and I thought, yeah, let's try it. It'll be something extremely inexpensive to put together, but the long-term payment on what it could do for the children coming in to visit and the inmates in here is definitely worth the small bit of money we'd have to spend for it.
Well, welcome back to Chamber on the Air, and boy, the fair is always so much fun to look forward to. And well, I just got to let folks know too. So the Chamber has an event that kicked off on July 1st. It's called the Otter Shop Hop. So if you are looking for some fun to do while you're waiting to go to the fair, you can pick up a card, a bright yellow card, at any one of our participating 20 different businesses. And at the Otter Shop Hop, what you do is you grab the card and you look for a hidden otter located in those businesses. So you'll get a chance to explore some stores that you've maybe not been in before. And why are you looking for the otter? Well, I got to tell you, if you find at least 13 otters over the course of July 1st through the 20th, so you have now until July 20th, you can get registered to win. We've got over $1,500 in prizes that we're giving away. And these are amazing prizes like Fergus bucks and gift cards to many of our stores in town, plus some other really fun prizes. So no purchase is necessary. However, if you buy something in the store, they'll give you a free hint as to where the little otter is located. So you can go out and visit the stores, pick up the card. Again, no purchase necessary. There's even a QR code on the back that'll take you to the listing where you can find details and addresses and store hours for all the different stores. But the Otter Shop Hop going on now through July 20th. So while you're waiting for the fair, you can do that. But we've got more activities that folks can get excited and registered for. And Dawn Clark is here with Otter Tail Minn-Dakota coaches. And Dawn, you guys have some fun trips planned that, well, they start here in Fergus Falls, but they get to go to different parts of Minnesota. So let's talk about those.
Yes, let's do that. Thanks, Lisa, for having me. First of all, on our list is the Chanhassen Dinner Theater. We're going to see Jersey Boys.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you've seen Jersey Boys.
I've seen some clips on it.
It's an awesome production. It's, about Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and
such fun music.
Well, music. Let's talk about some of the music. Ragdoll, Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, and of course my favorite, Don't Go Away, I'm No Good For You. Huh?
Oh yeah,
Love
that
one. And they sing Grease, and when I first saw the production, I didn't even know that they had sang the song Grease.
I didn't either.
Excellent music, fun show to see. It's exciting.
And this is a motor coach trip down. So, a lot of us think, gosh, I'd love to go to the cities. I'd love to go to Chanhassen, but the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Otter Tail County, if we have to wait for a school bus or a tractor, that's rush hour.
Yeah.
But in the Twin Cities, that's all they have is traffic.
Sometimes, it's a nightmare sometimes.
Riding a bus.
And we are so grateful that we have such excellent motor coach drivers. We just love our drivers. So it isn't a motor coach. You relax. It's air conditioned. We have Wi-Fi. We have electrical outlets. You can charge your phone if you need to do that. We have a little donut and coffee for you in the morning before we leave.
Nice.
And then we go down the production. We have lunch. About 11:30, they start seating us for lunch. We see the afternoon matinee, and we're home by about 6:30.
Yeah, just in time for bed.
So the meal is filling, so you probably can skip dinner, but if not, that's okay too. But we would like to remind everybody to reserve their seats by July 7th. Only 2 days, today and tomorrow. well, let's go 3 days,
Yeah.
5th, 6th, and 7th week, go 3 days, to get your seats reserved. It is $115 per person. You can find out more information on our website, outertailcoaches.com. We have 3 actual trips that are coming up yet this year. The second one would be the state fair. And everybody
just
knows
talked
about
about
state
local
fair,
fair.
right? Local fair, it is fair time. And that's on August 28th. $52 per person. Go ahead and jump online. We do not have a link to register online, but if you would like to call us as well, you can do that to reserve your seats.
And I think that's one nice thing too, is that when folks call you out our Tillman Dakota Coaches, there's a person answering the phone. You're not in a queue. Press the button for this.
Right.
You know, you get it all taken care of.
Right.
And
Yeah.
people can answer your questions then too.
Right, and we do need a little information, and to get that payment as soon as possible, we can talk to you about that as well. So.
Yeah, what a fun way to do some exploring. So you've got Jersey Boys coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What's the date of the trip again?
For Jersey Boys, it is August 9th, Wednesday, August 9th.
Wednesday, August 9th, but we need to get your reservation by July 7th.
Yep, correct. And then the State Fair on the 28th. And then for a holiday concert, we're going to see Honky Tonk Holiday, December 6th, down in Bloomington at the Sidekick Theater. And although the theater has been around since 2014, they went dormant for a while, you know. And now they're back into their holiday productions. I think they have a few other productions yet this year too. So that's reserve your seats by November 1st. Don't hesitate to call early. We're A-okay with that. We're just fine.
Never too early to start thinking about Christmas in July.
Yeah, and that one's $92 per person. We do include the lunch, the show, the coffee stop. So
Fantastic. Lots of fun stuff. Get those reservations. Check out their website. Again, all that information is available on the Otter Tillman Dakota Coaches as well as the Chamber's website. But grab your buddies and head down for a fun extravaganza or go on your own, you know.
right, yeah.
You'll make some friends along the way for sure.
Yep, we have fun. We have a good time.
Definitely.
If I could mention one more thing
You
outside
bet.
of these exciting trips, it's not too early to think about the beginning of the school year.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say it. Some may be crying, some may be rejoicing.
Exactly.
You know, it is July. We have until August 1st to get any change information that's happened over the summer. You've moved, you've changed daycares,
Somebody's got a driver's license.
and won't drive anymore, and
Yep.
we do need that information as well, so we can take that student off the list, and then the route times change for everybody. So
Absolutely.
as soon as we can get that information, that'd be great. We do have a link on our website that you can fill out the form
Sure.
and get the information to us. If you're registering a new student, the school district website also has a link to that page as well for the transportation. So
Yep, the school year will be starting before we know it, so
Yep.
get those details taken care of now.
this,
And I bet another thing that is coming around the corner too as the school year ramps up is you'll be looking for some bus drivers, I would have bet, for the fall too. So job opportunities.
we do have job opportunities. We would like to have a few more school bus drivers. It would be an excellent time of year to start working on that. Right now, it does take a few weeks for training, and we do all the training. It's paid training.
Fantastic.
And we also offer, we have a few drivers that take their kids to work.
Yeah.
We have a couple of little babies in car seats, and you couldn't ask for more babysitters out of school. The kids just
kids love the babies.
seeing the babies on the bus. So if you're in need of, you want to get out of the house, you want to have some
great
income, and you want to take those kids to work, you can do that. You drive your own kids to school, basically, and just getting up a little
Just
earlier.
a
and
little
put them
bigger
on
than a
the bus.
minivan,
Yes.
that's all. Well,
Yes,
fantastic.
so yeah, just give us a call, stop by the office, fill out a form, or go on the website and do the pre-application there. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you, Don. Well, thinking about job opportunities and if you enjoy being around kids, what better place if you want to spend not time on wheels, but at the Fergus Falls YMCA, and Jeanette Hollingsworth is joining us on the show now. And Jeanette, the YMCA is buzzing year round. I think some people think that it's quiet, but the parking lot is always full, and there's always happy faces in the Y.
Thanks for saying that, Lisa, and thanks for having me on the show, too. Yes, we are a buzz. We are a buzz year-round. Right now we have our summer day camp program fully underway in our building. We have swim lessons going on both in our building and at sites around Otter Tail County. So we have swim instructors who will be going out and about teaching swim lessons in lakes such as Fairhaven, Elk Lake, Otter Tail Lake, and that is an outreach program that we value. We know the value for the communities in making sure that kids are having that opportunity at water safety.
Right. Well, and especially with, Fergus Falls will be seeing construction of a new aquatic center, maybe this fall or into next spring. It won't be long, and that will be available too for folks to play in. And not only, we want to teach the kids, but also there's always a need for lifeguards too. So folks can plant that seed for those that have those little water bugs. Think about your 7 or 8 year old. If they're the ones that are hard to get out of the pool, just keep that in mind, and then eventually they could be a lifeguard.
Absolutely. Eventually.
Yeah,
you
eventually.
have to be 15.
Yes, eventually. But just parents keep that in mind for different jobs. And I would bet in addition to lifeguards, the YMCA has some great opportunities for youngsters to oldsters.
Youngsters to oldsters, absolutely, yeah.
Some way to engage with people in the community at the YMCA.
We are a relationship building business, so in every way, in all of our from custodial staff to our summer day camp staff to our leadership team, we are touching lives every single day.
In positive, super positive ways too, yeah.
It's a great place for our teens to get started in the job market, to gain some experience, lifeguarding, swim instruction,
Right.
as a counselor for our after-school school age program during the school year or during our summer day camp.
That'd be a great experience, like if you want to go into sports or coaching or teaching or childcare, you've got some great experience. Or again, leadership roles. If you're interested in that, what better way than to help out at summer day camp or, all kinds of opportunities, like you said, for teens and for folks, maybe you're retired and you're thinking you really want to continue to have a positive impact on people. YMCA would be a great spot for that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All kinds of good stuff. And, the other thing that I think about, so there's jobs, there are activities. With the kind of summer weather we've had this year, unfortunately Canada's had some wildfires, and that's really impacted our air quality. And I think some people probably have put off their morning or evening walks. YMCA, you guys have fully air-conditioned, high air quality, and folks can walk the track indoors in air-conditioned comfort. So if it is 95 degrees
or pouring rain, like it
pouring
was this
rain,
morning, and maybe
or
you don't want to walk in
exactly,
pouring rain.
or pouring rain,
Sure.
or the smoke,
Yes,
condition,
yes.
you can still walk indoors at the Y. And of course, you've got sliding fee schedule when it comes to memberships. You've got the Silver Sneakers program. So all kinds of ways that folks can be a part of the YMCA.
Absolutely. Group exercise classes, swimming pool. So come and swim if you're not a walker or runner. We also have cardio equipment. We have free weights. So
Something for everybody.
Something for everyone. Absolutely.
And if you're new to the area or visiting, I'm guessing that you've probably seen some guests from other YMCAs in our community too.
We do, all year round. When people are visiting the area, that's a nice thing about being a member at a Y is there is national reciprocity. So if you go to visit another state, another area, and they have a Y, you are welcome at that Y just as you are welcome here at the Fergus Falls Y.
So if you have Kansas cousins visiting your house and they're a member at the Atchison, Kansas YMCA,
You happen to know that.
Hey guys, go to the Y.
Interesting.
Absolutely. Well, of course, and if you have not been to the Fergus Falls YMCA, stop in for a tour or call to schedule a tour. Someone would be happy to show you all the things that there are to offer.
Absolutely.
So much fun going on in our
you.
community. Thanks, Jeanette, for joining us on the show today. And to wrap things up, I just want to remind folks to get your cards for the Otter Shop Hop going on now through July 20th. No purchase necessary, but I guarantee you'll probably find something that you like at one of these great businesses in our community, and we'll be giving away all kinds of Fergus bucks and gift cards for that. I also want to remind you that on July 12th, the Chamber will be hosting our Chamber MBA. That is our Member Benefits Academy. And on July 12th, the subject is going to be Human Resources Basic Training. So if you are the person who wears the HR hat in your business or in your organization, but that's not the hat you wear every day, this would be a great class. Allison Steinwand will be teaching the class. She's with Fox Consulting, and the class will be from 11:30 until 1 at the Fergus Falls Chamber. You can sign up on our website at fergusfalls.com. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Thursday, July 13th, the very next day, is Shop, Move, and Groove.
Yes.
So we are going to be downtown Fergus Falls. The YMCA, you guys are going to have some activities there. We're going to have an electric bus
Yes,
there.
we are. We're excited about that.
Otter Tail Coaches is bringing that. We're going to have fire trucks, and we're all kinds of fun activities, water games, a makeshift splash pad, so we can all be thinking about the new splash pad that's being built downtown. And this year we will be at Spiece Riverfront Park from 4 until 8 p.m. We'll have live music and food trucks and kettle corn, beer, and live music and beer, and all kinds of fun stuff. So join us downtown Fergus Falls on Thursday, July 13th for Shop, Move, and Groove at Spiece Riverfront Park. Oh, and we've got Chamber Cafe coming up. Wow, you're just going to have to check out our website at fergusfalls.com because there are so many things that are going on. So again, thanks everyone for tuning into Chamber on the Air, and thank you to our guests for joining us today. I'm Lisa Workman, and we will talk to you again next month.